I'm Maurice with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. The Raiders making Max Crosby the highest paid non-quarterback in the NFL on Wednesday. The team signing their pass rusher to a 3-year, $106.5 million contract extension, including more than $91 million guaranteed, according to NFL Network insiders Tom Pelissero and Ian Rappaport. Elsewhere, just a day after making Saquon Barkley the highest paid running back in league history, the Eagles are re-signing linebacker Zach Bond to a 3-year, $51 million deal with $34 million guaranteed per Rappaport. The Seahawks are releasing veteran wide receiver Tyler Lockett. After 10 seasons, Lockett leaves Seattle ranked second in franchise history in receptions, receiving yards, and touchdowns. Meanwhile, his longtime teammate DK Metcalf has requested a trade with 1 year remaining on his contract. And the Chiefs are trading guard Joe Thuney to the Chicago Bears in exchange for a 2026 fourth-round pick. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
All right, when it comes to getting life insurance for your family, a lot of excuses can get in the way. But ask yourself this. If something were to happen to me, who would pay the mortgage, the kids' education, and the other bills? Then forget the excuses and check out Ethos Life, the online, easy way to get life insurance in 10 minutes. Ethos has rates that you can afford, like a $500,000 policy for a 40-year-old male starting at $1 a day or $30 a month, with a few health questions and no medical exam. Get your free quote right now at checkethos.com. That's checkethos.com. Not available in all states. Rates do vary.
This is the story of the one. As a quality technician in a food processing center, she knows that making the right call is the best way to avoid a recall. That's why she trusts Grainger's world-class supply chain to deliver the high-quality supplies she needs to help keep her production line, her equipment, and her customers happy and healthy. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
We are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California. Thursday, the 6th day of March, 2025. I'm Carroll in the newsroom, Jared Anchondo. Good morning, Jared.
Good morning, Carroll.
I'm surprised you're not hoarse. Weren't you at the High School Madness last night?
Hey, we made it back.
Okay. And coming up, we'll tell you who the winners were.
All right.
Pay attention. There'll be a quiz on this a little bit later in the day, right?
Teacher, no.
Yeah, exactly. Teacher, is this going to be on the quiz? Yeah. Do I really have to know this? Yes, you do. Okay. And let's see what's happening. Well, I didn't know this, but today, let's celebrate. Let's remember the Alamo. Today, Remember the Alamo Day, a day of remembrance for the Texans who died in the Battle of the Alamo during the year of 1836. Remember the Alamo? Hey, I spend enough time all day just trying to remember where my phone is.
I know who does remember the Alamo.
Yeah.
Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah.
Alamo.
I have visited the Alamo in San Antonio and quite disappointed. There's not a lot of it left. Okay.
Oh, okay, I see.
And downtown San Antonio has just kind of taken over everything in the neighborhood. But, some of the original walls are still there.
All right.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, among the many things in life that have disappointed me. Oh, well, and by the way, Texas celebrated Independence Day on Sunday. Yeah, I understand Texans everywhere got drunk and whooped, hollered, and tipped some cows, shot off their guns. Well, then they heard it was Texas Independence Day, so they had a reason for a change. Okay. Anyway, the fair last night with High School Madness. The fair gates open at 5 again. And looking ahead to the weather, okay, we're going to have some wind. The weekend, forecast says weekend, going to be good weather to visit the fair.
All right, looking forward to it.
Yeah. So, you might make plans. I'm not saying don't go tonight. Don't go tomorrow, but your best shot of really good weather may be the weekend.
Yeah, if you didn't go yesterday, I mean, even yesterday was really good weather, I thought, for the fair. It was just right. You know, it was a little, overcast, but that kept the heat off of you, and then it wasn't too windy either. So that was nice.
Yeah. Okay, how about some birthdays?
Birthday time.
We have our big shot birthdays today. Actor, writer Joanna Mills is 85. Actor Ben Murphy, 83. Hugh Grundy, drummer with the Zombies, is 80. Guitarist David Gilmour of Pink Floyd, 79. We played the Zombies. We played Pink Floyd just this past half hour. Singer Kiki D, 78. Actor Anna Marie Horsford is 78. Actor-director Rob Reiner, Meathead, is 78. Actor Tom Arnold, okie dokie, 66. Actor D.L. Hughley is 62. Actor Connie Britton is 58. Actor Schuler Hensley, 58. Actor Maura Kelly, 57. Actor Amy Peets is 56. Actor Sean Evans, 45. Actor Eli Marienthal is 39. Actor Millicent Simmons, 22. Local birthdays coming up.
Spartans, do you need free clothes or supplies for school, going out, or in general? Well, you're in luck because Central Union High School has Closet X.
Closet X is a retail store run by our students that provides free clothing, shoes, accessories, and school supplies and toiletries to all Central Union High School students. And now, Closet X is accepting donations from the public. If you would like to donate, all you need to do is bring your carefully worn clothes, new toiletries, and school supplies to the Guard Shack at COHS entrance on 10th Street between 8 in the morning and 3:30 in the afternoon.
Closet X will be open to students on minimum Wednesday afternoons between 1:30 to 3:30. Closet X is located in what was the Parent Center room on 10th Street, just south of the Guard Shack entrance. For more information, please contact Miss Adrienne Rodriguez, Assistant Principal at Central Union High School at 760-336-4306.
Let's say happy birthday, Carla Anguiano, Amber Felix, Brittany Studer, Christina Hurtado, Andrew McGee, Amber Gonzalez, Eric Thomason, Harriet Scott, Cassidy Cosio, Kathy Evita, Mario Flores, the Honorable Brooks Anderholt, Gloria Harrington, Mercedes Garcia, Patrick Daughtry, Molly Perez, Cheryl Griffin, Nubia Rubalcaba, Elena Beltran, Noemi Martinez, Zoe Villagomez, Jackson Littrell, Isaiah Iquaha, and my granddaughter, Emily Ann Lonis. Happy birthday from KXO. My granddaughter, Emily Ann, is the Tallahassee Lassie. She's teaching high school in Tallahassee, Florida. So we wish her a happy birthday. I'm sure she's going to tune in to the YouTube coverage today. Okay, are you ready for news?
I'm ready.
Are you awake?
I'm awake.
Okay, we've got to look at World and California news headlines right now, brought to you by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. With all this wind, you need real-time updates about the air that you breathe, and the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District provides those updates.
CBS News Brief. We're expecting President Trump to issue an executive order as early as today to try to shut down the Education Department. CBS's Natalie Brand with reaction from the head of the American Federation of Teachers.
New Education Secretary.
Here's Natalie.
She says trying to abolish it, which, by the way, only Congress can do, sends a message that the president, quote, doesn't care about opportunity for all kids.
Canada's prime minister says he expects to be in a trade war for the foreseeable future after Mr. Trump imposed 25% tariffs. Ontario's premier, Doug Ford.
The only country that's benefiting from the squabble, if you want to call it that, is China. And they're sitting back laughing, watching the two closest friends and allies fight a tariff war.
South Carolina Supreme Court has cleared the way for a 67-year-old to be executed by firing squad for beating his ex-girlfriend's parents to death with a baseball bat. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.gov. to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California Headline News blaming its equipment for starting January's Eaton fire in Altadena. LA County is suing Southern California Edison, claiming the utility had plenty of advance notice of what potentially could happen.
There was high wind warnings. There was, extreme fire danger, red flag warnings. And so we assert in the complaint that Edison could have and should have done more.
Assistant County Counsel Scott Kuhn saying the county is hoping to recoup some of the millions resulting from the Eaton and Palisades fires. Governor Gavin Newsom criticizing the Trump administration's decision to impose tariffs on goods from Canada, Mexico, and China.
90% of these tariffs will impact bottom of our economic chain, meaning lower wage workers that pay over half of these taxes.
Newsom saying California depends on trade with these countries, accounting for over 40% of the state's imports. U.S. Justice Department launching an investigation into allegations of anti-Semitism on University of California campuses. Jeff Scott, California News.
Portland, California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org for real-time information about the air that we breathe. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. It's a great place for a quick day trip. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. It's more than just a store. They've got homemade candies and treats, fresh English toffee, chocolate-covered raisins, almonds, and, of course, peanuts. How about some orange sticks? Pecan turtles made from a special family recipe, and so many other great things. Not just nuts and candy, but so many other great things. What a great place to visit. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Oh, they have free tours Tuesdays and Fridays at 10 a.m. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. How do you get there? Well, Google thepeanutpatch.com. Yeah, you'll find directions to the Peanut Patch. By the way, the Peanut Patch ships anywhere in the universe. They have their very own post office. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. What a great place. It's page one of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the valley. At El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall.
KXO News. Mayor of El Centro has resigned. Here's George Gale.
Tomas Oliva has announced his resignation effective Tuesday, March 4th, 2025. Oliva was first elected to the council in 2018 and re-elected in 2024. He has been serving as mayor of this year. No reason was given for the resignation. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
High School Madness. The California Midwinter Fair hosted High School Madness last night. The annual event features Imperial Valley High Schools in a spirited competition. This year's winner is the Southwest High School Eagles. The Central Union High School Spartans were second, and the Calexico Bulldogs finished third. The event traditionally draws students, parents, and alumni cheering on the schools. KXO Local News Time, 7:41.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires guaranteed. Now we're talking Michelin, Pirelli, Dunlop, Bridgestone, Continental, and more. See a Quick Lane service advisor and get the best price guaranteed. Remember, Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and they're conveniently located in the Brawley Auto Center, at the Imperial Valley Mall, at El Centro Motors, and their new mobile service van comes to you with no added charge.
An 8-year-old girl was fatally injured in a Tuesday traffic collision. Here's George Gale with details.
The incident occurred shortly after 11 a.m. at the intersection of Brawley Avenue and Highway 86. According to the California Highway Patrol, 2023 a Chevrolet Suburban was westbound on Brawley Avenue when the SUV ran onto Highway 86 and collided with the northbound 2011 Toyota Highlander. The Toyota overturned, and the 8-year-old girl, a passenger in the Toyota, was ejected from the vehicle. She died at the scene. A 38-year-old woman driving the Toyota, as well as a 2-year-old girl passenger, were taken to Pioneers Memorial Hospital for treatment. 8-year-old was not restrained. A 77-year-old man driving the Suburban and his 82-year-old female passenger were not injured. The incident remains under investigation. For Kxo Local News, I'm George Gale.
And one was injured in a mobile home fire. A mobile home fire took place on Tuesday. Yuma Fire Department responded to the fire. Occupants of the mobile home were able to escape the fire. One, however, did suffer burns. That person was transported to Onvita and then flown to a Phoenix area hospital. The person's condition is not known. Crews were able to keep the fire from spreading to nearby structures. The cause of the fire is under investigation. That's it for page 1 of local news. Page 2 and weather coming up next.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. You can schedule an appointment for their mobile service vans. They come to you wherever you are in the valley.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt U.S. Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Right now, Kohl's is giving away millions in instant Kohl's Cash in stores for free. Yep, that's right, because the Kohl's Cash Ultimate Giveaway is back. Hurry in to claim yours while supplies last. Plus, you can score 3 days of deals in store and online this weekend. So don't miss out. Head to your nearest Kohl's this Friday through Sunday before it's too late. Kohl's Cash Giveaway valid in store only. Redeemable only that day. Some exclusions apply. Not valid on Sephora at Kohl's while supplies last. Ends March 9th. See store at Kohl's.com for details.
Local news, page 2, and a side of weather brought to you by Burgers and Beer. They've got the best burgers in town. They have daily lunch specials Monday through Friday, and of course, every day, 3 till 6 p.m., it's happy hour. Wait a minute, 3 hours, happy hour. Why not?
The Imperial Irrigation District Board of Directors met on Tuesday, and they agreed to help. Here is George Gale.
At the meeting, the IID board agreed to cut summer power bills. According to the action, the directors agreed to reduce summer power bills by 25%. Reduction will be in effect through from June through September 2025. The reduction is backed by an $81 million allocation to provide immediate financial relief to customers during the hottest months of the year. By eliminating the prior flexible and unpredictable energy cost adjustment, the board was able to deliver a more stable, transparent rate structure while directing funds toward real savings for customers. $81 million allocation was the result of the elimination of the prior ECA. That allocation is being returned to the customers through the 25% reduction in summer power bills. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And there was another house fire reported on Tuesday. The fire was in the area of 6th and Beach Streets in Calexico. The fire was caused by a power outage caused a power outage for nearby residents. The residents of the burning house, 2 adults and 2 children, were able to escape the fire. Power was restored to the neighbors later that day. The cause of the fire is still being investigated. Read Across America. Read Across America is, it's actually today. Yeah, it's today. It's awesome. You can celebrate at your local library. Here's George Gale.
You can celebrate at the library in Calexico. Commandant Memorial Library is inviting the public to celebrate with them. It is for children 0 through 12 years of age. They will enjoy stories, arts, crafts, games, sensory station, books, and much more. You can register online. The event is being held at Commandant Memorial Library, 850 Encinas in Calexico. It starts at 5 p.m. this evening. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Imperial Valley Symphony presents A Night at the Movies. The Imperial Valley Symphony will perform your favorite movie soundtracks live. It's being held March 8th at the Jimmy Cannon Theater for Performing Arts in El Centro starting at 7 p.m. Tickets are $15 at Eventbrite website or at the door. Students K through 12 are free. The symphony will be performing works from such notable composers such as John Williams, Ennio Morricone, and Alan Silvestri. It will be an opportunity to experience the magic of the movies through music. And be advised, daylight savings. Yeah, it starts Sunday. Clocks change this weekend. Daylight savings time starts Sunday, March 9th. This time, it's spring forward. You set your clocks ahead 1 hour. Many clocks adjust automatically, but many do not. Daylight savings time officially starts at 2 a.m. Sunday. Many of us set the clocks ahead 1 hour when we go to bed Saturday night. Or, you can just forget and have the time be off for a while. But, KXO News time, 7:49. We'll take a look at weather next.
Hungry for the best burger in town or an ice-cold beer? Did you know that Burgers & Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6? Get drink specials all day like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. For March specials, enjoy our drink of the month, the Irish Gold, or an ice-cold Guinness on tap. Our plate of the month for March is chicken poblano pasta. Burgers & Beer, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Open daily starting at 9. Burgers & Beer, for the best burger in town.
According to the National Weather Service, unsettled weather conditions are expected today and tomorrow as a series of weather disturbances moves across the region, resulting in breezy to locally windy conditions, much cooler temperatures, and a chance for widespread precipitation. High pressure will build over the region during the upcoming weekend, resulting in tranquil weather and much warmer temperatures. Another series of weather systems will likely affect the region next week, one during the late Monday through Tuesday time frame, another during the latter half of the week, turning conditions unsettled one more time. 77 our high yesterday, 55 the overnight low. Wind gusts peaked at 46 miles an hour. Today will be sunny with a high near 67. West wind 15 to 25 miles an hour. Gust as high as 40 miles an hour. Increasing clouds tonight with a low around 47. West wind about 10 miles an hour, becoming south-southeast after midnight. Winds could gust as high as 25 miles an hour. There is a 50% chance of showers, mainly after 10 p.m. New precipitation amounts of less than 1/10 of an inch are possible. Sunny on Friday with a high near 69. West wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 30 miles an hour. Saturday, sunny with a high near 75. North-northwest wind 10 miles an hour, gusting up to 20 miles an hour. Sunny on Sunday with a high near 78 and light wind. We have 58 degrees, downtown 44% relative humidity, wind out of the west-southwest at 20, gusting up to 30 miles an hour. Air quality good in Calexico and El Centro, unhealthy for sensitive groups in Brawley and Westmoreland, lots of dust. Moderate air quality in Nyland. Local news 2 brought to you by Burgers & Beer. It's the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family, meet your friends at Burgers & Beer. It's the 2025 California Midwinter Fair and Fiesta. When you visit the fair, make sure to look for the new location of the KXO broadcast booth. We're now under the grandstands. Say hi to your favorite on-air people. Register to win some great prizes. The KXO broadcast booth at the fair, brought to you by
Southwest Security, Southwest Postal Service, Rush Steel and Supply.
See you at the fair. And it's sports time. Sports time brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Hospital, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NBA action. Celtics beat the Trailblazers 128-118. Timberwolves topped the Hornets 125-110. Cavaliers clobbered the Heat 112-107. Wizards outlasted the Jazz 125-122. Bucks beat up on the Mavericks, 137-107. Nuggets beat the Kings, 116-110. Thunder topped the Grizzlies, 120-103. And the Clippers, well, they clipped the Pistons, 123-115.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
And the Chargers have released five-time Pro Bowler Joey Bosa. The Raiders have signed Max Crosby, a 3-year extension. Yeah, he's going to be the highest paid defensive lineman. That's highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history. And the Raiders also made some noise. They signed Bengals guard Alex Kappa to a 2-year contract, improving their pass protection. Taking a look at small ball, the Padres active. The Padres signed Jose Iglesias to a minor league deal. Iglesias with a shot, making the big club. And in other news, in the world of baseball, two-time National League MVP Bryce Harper said he's more than open to returning to the outfield, where he played for his first 9 major league seasons. That's if the Phillies can upgrade first base. And don't forget, there's tennis going on in Indian Wells. Yeah, lots of great tennis in Indian Wells if you want to risk the wins. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Hospital. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
Gather up family and friends and come on out to the California Midwinter Fair and Fiestas Valley Gras to celebrate Dia de la Familia. It all gets underway with music and good, clean fun Sunday, March 9th. Appearing on the Mechanics Bank stage will be the tribute to Amigo Bronco at 1 p.m. Then at 4 and 6 p.m., join us for Rafael Kelly. We'll see you at the California Midwinter Fair and Fiesta this Sunday, March 9th.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal. Southwest Post is the only Valley Postal Box service offering 24-hour-a-day, 365 days a year service. You will find Southwest Postal at 4th and Heil in El Centro. The Trump administration's massive federal cuts and swelling feelings of economic uncertainty have helped fuel a recession-level spike in layoff plans, according to new data released. U.S.-based employers last month announced plans to slash over 172,000 jobs. That's a more than 100% increase from January, and the highest February total since 2009, according to reports. It's the 12th highest monthly total in the 32 years that they have been tracking job cuts. The 11 other years, 4 came during the COVID-19 pandemic, all occurred when the U.S. was in a recession, according to data from Challenger, Gray, and Christmas. And what's happening on the market? Well, U.S. stocks opened lower today as investors and businesses grappled with the uncertain outlook of the president's tariffs, data revealing the extent of recent layoffs, and renewed concerns about spending on artificial intelligence. Futures tied to the Dow had tumbled in early trading as new economic data showed unease in the labor market. U.S.-based employers last month announced plans to slash jobs. Chinese tech giant Alibaba announced its own AI model challenging upstart DeepSeek as well as OpenAI, raising questions about whether the AI boom in the U.S. is worth the money that is being poured into it. Right now on the big board, we see lots and lots of red. The Dow off 178 points at 42,829. The S&P 500 down 49 at 57.94. The NASDAQ off 199 points at 18,354. Gold down $4.50 an ounce. And oil off 22 cents a barrel.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here at Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
It will be sunny today with a high near 67. West winds 15 to 25 miles an hour, gusting up to 40 miles an hour. Tonight, increasing clouds, a low around 47. West winds about 10 miles an hour, becoming south-southeast after midnight. Those winds could gust as high as 25 miles an hour. There is a 50% chance of showers, mainly after 10 p.m., Precipitation amounts of less than 1/10 of an inch are possible. Friday, sunny with a high near 69. West wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting as high as 30 miles an hour. 58 degrees, 41% relative humidity. Wind out of the west-southwest 15 to 20, gusting up to 30 miles an hour. Financial news and a brief look at the weather, all brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company that protects you, your home, your business, your construction site 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with an added day thrown in, leap years at no extra charge. Coming up, CBS News on the hour.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO, El Centro. Local news source. This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by T-Mobile Business Advantage.
I'm Steve Kathan. The House of Representatives has just voted to censure Texas Democrat Al Green for disrupting President Trump's speech to Congress.
Mr. Green, take your seat. Take your seat, sir. Take your seat.
Green was removed from the chamber during the speech, says he doesn't regret his action, which he says was to defend Medicaid. House Speaker Johnson says Green disgraced the Congress. This is just in. Commerce Secretary Lutnick says today U.S. tariffs on Canada and Mexico are likely delayed for a month for most goods and services. President Trump expected to issue an executive order today calling for the elimination of the Education Department. Carrying that out would require congressional action. CBS's Natalie Brand.
Teachers groups are pushing back, saying that they will fight this tooth and nail, saying that really the goal of the department is to level the playing field, and they worry that any steps to dismantle it would really hurt students in particular states where there are less state resources.
This morning, a second federal judge extended the block preventing the Trump administration from freezing federal funding, grants and loans worth billions of dollars. They're digging out from wind-whipped snow in the upper Midwest, just part of what was a wild weather day in much of the country yesterday.
Confirmed and suspected tornadoes caused widespread damage and power outages from Oklahoma and Texas all the way to coastal areas of North Carolina and Virginia. Several trees were knocked out around Peggy Allen's home in Union County, North Carolina, outside Charlotte.
The wind was blowing real hard, and all of a sudden the power went out, and we heard this big noise, a roar, and then it was gone.
Storms caused extensive damage in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, Ada, Oklahoma, and Wilson, North Carolina. Jim Crisula, CBS News.
Overseas, new court action in a French rape case that got global attention. CBS's Wendy Gillette.
Caroline Dorian has filed a complaint in France against her father, Dominique Pellicot, who was found guilty of repeatedly drugging and raping his now ex-wife, Dorian's mother. Pellicot also allowed dozens of men to rape his then-wife. Now his daughter is accusing her father of drugging and sexually abusing her. She just released a book in which she writes her mother did not support her claim she was also raped.
Jazz funk pioneer Roy Ayers has died.
Everybody loves the sunshine.
Everybody Loves the Sunshine was his big record in 1976, sampled by dozens of other artists. Wall Street right now, the Dow is down 128 points. This is CBS News.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Get the savings you want on America's largest 5G network. Visit T-Mobile.com/choice55 and start saving today.
You ever try fixing your car and realize you're missing that one part? Yeah, been there. That's why eBay's my go-to. They've got millions of parts, guaranteed to fit. I'm talking brake pads for when yours have seen one too many miles of stop and go. Oil filters, because you don't mess around with your engine care. Even got this cold air intake on my watch list. I might just go for it. To keep the ride cool and your DIY streak hot. Find all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. eBay. Things, people, love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Millions of Americans take medicine like Ozempic and Zepbound. Many of them are overpaying by thousands of dollars a year. These GLP-1 medications for diabetes, weight loss, and more may not always be covered by your insurance, but GoodRx can help. GoodRx helps you save every month on prescriptions at over 70,000 pharmacies nationwide. Best of all, it's free to use. Check GoodRx to save on GLP-1s. Just go to GoodRx.com/GLP. That's GoodRx.com/GLP. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance, including Medicare and other federal and state-funded programs.
Some tourists in New York are rushing to snap photos with a new giant inflatable.
Smack dab in the middle of Times Square, a massive curvy likeness of Kim Kardashian lying down in a bright blue Skims bikini celebrating her new shapewear store blocks away on Fifth Avenue. Some social media followers say it's beyond weird and sets an unrealistic representation of women's bodies. Others compliment the reality star's marketing team. Kardashian herself posted in a now expired Instagram story, "OMG, I cannot believe there's a 60-foot float of me in skim swim in Times Square." Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News, New York.
Actor Steve Carell says a charity he works with called Alice's Kids is going to pay for all the prom tickets for students at 6 high schools that were destroyed in the Southern California wildfires. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
I always have my music on.
With Carroll Buckley.
I can't go a day without it.